it's Erin, and today I'm going to talk about the third meeting of CWTS. So, in this third meeting of CWTS, we talked about disaster risk reduction and management. Well, to first introduce us to disaster risk reduction management, we had a group activity where we had to make a budget plan for a 3-day disaster kit for 3 people. And basically, we had a budget, and this budget was decided by choosing a random color. So my group had a budget of 900 pesos, and basically with that amount, we decided to buy the following things: food, um, food just like canned goods and crackers, water, water, rubbing alcohol, tissue paper, dust mask, and dust ma- dust mask. And honestly, the activity was somewhat challenging, and because of mostly the time pressure and trying to think, oh, what are all the key things that we need and can we stay in within the budget. And basically, it showed me you really need to be prepared for disasters because it honestly could happen anytime, and we also and we prepared anytime. So it's really showing you like what's the importance of disaster risk reduction management. And basically, what disaster risk reduction management aim to do is to basically reduce the damage caused by disasters and mainly to prevent casualties. So there are four. So there are four phases to the DRM that was discussed in the video we watched: mitigation and prevention, preparedness, response, and recovery. And basically, mitigation prevention is trying to stay out of disaster prone areas, while preparedness is basically having your disaster preparedness kit. Response is what we do when there is a disaster, and recovery is how we try to recover the rehabilitation process after the disaster, and what can we do to further like mitigate the effect of future disasters. And then we watch a documentary by Senator Legarda, which is basically talked about what to do when disasters strike, which is information to the public. So what they talk about safety, where we had to have the disaster kit with food, water, for a first aid kit, batteries, a flashlight, radio, charged cell phone, candle, and phosphorus. And there are also several natural disasters that affect our country, such as floods, typhoons, landslides, volcanic eruptions, earthquakes, fires, and tsunamis. And basically, what they gave were several tips and guidelines on what to do in these situations and like what to do before, during, and after. And then after that, we also had another activity related to disaster risk reduction management, and it was basically tackling about RA 10121 in layman's terms. We tried to explain the concepts of it, and also we illustrated what's the difference between a disaster and a hazard, and what's the difference between exposure and vulnerability. And lastly, we were my group was as my group we talked about our disaster preparedness plan for a specific disaster, which is a fire hazard. And that was mostly what we did the period. There was another topic, but I don't think wanna add this. It's not as related and not cohesive. So that's it for this time. Thank you. Bye bye.